delighted to be here today at Hyundai's press conference. I'm David Rothschild. I'm an environmentalist, an author, a storyteller, and more importantly, I'm passionate about the environment and promoting sustainability. I've spent 15 years traveling around the world. I've been to the North Pole, the South Pole, and this issue is close to my heart. I founded the Sculpt the Future Foundation for exactly that purpose, to raise awareness about climate change, to think about sustainability. So this is why I'm excited to be here today to present Hyundai's vision for mobility and a better world for all. Imagine, if you will, that the world is slightly different. It's not 2016, but it's 2050. Outside, the view may be a little different than it is today. Perhaps we'll see the kind of future portrayed in our favorite films. A world in which technology has become so advanced, we're all traveling around the world in flying cars. Who doesn't want a flying car? None of you want a flying car? No hands? Flying cars? No? I want a flying car. Every generation has a vision of what the future will look like. For Hyundai, the future is not a distant place. It's a reality that is taking shape through innovation. Today, we're going to share the latest steps that Hyundai is taking towards a sustainable future for mobility. It all begins with choice. Hyundai believes the most practical way to cut carbon emissions is to make clearer choices for most drivers' lifestyles. To do that, Hyundai recognized that we have to learn, relearn, unlearn, and talk to individuals about what they want. People want to find easier ways for mobility. They want to find easier ways to do the right thing, and that's exactly what Hyundai has delivered.
What's keeping me from driving a zero-emission vehicle is driving range. Zero emissions is all well and good, but it's got to include zero compromises.
Gas might be cheap now, but even so, the idea of not having to go to the gas station every week, kind of awesome.
Of all the alternative vehicles that I can afford, the designs are either kind of boring or just too sci-fi.
I like a car that's fun to drive. I mean, have you driven some of these hybrids lately? They're just not that fun. That's what the manufacturers really need to work on.
I've got my whole life on my smartphone. So basically, I really just want my car to work with my phone seamlessly. Please don't give me another system to learn.
You go to one dealer and they're trying to sell you a hybrid, right? You go to another and they're telling you, no, you need an EV or a plug-in. How about you give me all the choices, then I can figure out what's best for me.
The most important thing to me is safety. Make it safe, then make it clean. Then we'll talk.
I want that premium car feel. Smart technology, comfort. I don't just want a clean, eco-friendly car. I want it all.
People want to make the right choice for the environment. I mean, let's be honest, I've never met anybody who hates nature. Anyone in here doesn't like nature? Like, you're gonna get a tree? No? We love it, but we have to be realistic about our everyday lives. For Hyundai, reconciling these desires is not a utopian fantasy. Rather, it's a challenge in search of a novel solution. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why it's my great pleasure to introduce the 2017 Hyundai IONIQ model lineup.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the 2017 Hyundai IONIQ plug-in hybrid, the Hyundai IONIQ Hybrid, and the IONIQ Electric.
Let's have another round of applause.